Hello my fellow gamers, UltraGamer64 here, and today I've got a brand new episode of Let's Mess Around in Rampage Total Destruction. This game I played when I was a kid, and it is a great childhood memory. I love this game to death. Amazing game, but I had it on the PS2, and the PS2 version is so watered down, it's not even funny. The Wii version is where it's at. That is the version we will be playing today. But first of all, we need to take care of some business. Since this is the Let's Mess Around series, and it is not a Let's Play, I'm going to unlock all the characters and all the levels, just to be able to play around with everything for you guys. So, the code for it is 1414, let's see, 21. And then if it works properly, you'll hear George laugh. So, let's get into campaign, one player, and now we are going to go through all the monsters. So, first up we have George. His mutation is a gorilla. Lizzie, whose mutation is a lizard, and Ralph's, whose mutation is a wolf. These are the three original characters from the original Rampage game. The three originals that started it all. After the three originals, we have Ramsey, whose mutation is a ram, Gilman, whose mutation is a fish, and Rhett, whose mutation is a rat. These three are the main three for this game, Ramsey, Rhett, and Gilman. Very cool characters, but not as iconic or cool as the originals, in my opinion. After Rhett, we have Boris and Ruby. Boris's mutation being a rhino, and Ruby, whose mutation is a lobster. Now, something that kind of sucks, there is supposed to be another character in the trio for Boris and Ruby. His name is Curtis, and he is a mouse. But Rhett is here. So what I think happened during development, they realized that possibly they had Rhett and Curtis, and since one is a rat, one's a mouse, they are very close to each other. So more than likely, Curtis got cut for Rhett. Which honestly sucks, because we could have got another cool animal mutation along with Ramsey and Gilman to make up the trio, and just kind of kick Rhett out, you know, because Curtis is a classic. But anyways, I digress. Carrying on, we have Cal, his mutation is a squid, Leon, whose mutation is a lion, Croc, whose mutation is a crocodile, Kyle, whose mutation is a cyclops, which is the first mutation that isn't an animal, by the way, Squirmy, whose mutation is a worm, Fabio, whose mutation is a flea, Marco, whose mutation is a shark, Rojo, whose mutation is a bull, I just had to check that real quick, Plucky, whose mutation is a chicken, Fifi, whose mutation is a poodle, I just wanted to make sure I got the right breed of dog, Icky, whose mutation is an echidna, I believe, yeah, echidna, Venus, whose mutation is a plant, Wally, who I think took the place of Harley from Rampage Through Time. Harley was on a solo run in the game Rampage Through Time, but I believe Wally replaced him for whatever reason. But he's a warthog. Harry, whose mutation is a yeti. Shelby, who is a tortoise, my bad. Amanda, who is an armadillo. Natalie, who is a nautilus. Kingston, whose mutation is a komodo, or not a komodo, what is it called? King Cobra, that's it. Rocky, whose mutation is granite. Sahara, whose mutation is a spider. Brain, whose mutation is brain. Edwin, whose mutation is invader. Joe is a wild man. Bart is a bat, I believe. Yeah, bat. Jack is a jackalope. Jill is a jellyfish. Nick is a demon. Cyril is a squirrel. Vern is an abomination. Filbert is an ungulate, which is a very ugly creature in real life. Igor is an alien, and Bubba is Blob. So there you go, you've got all 40 characters in Rampage Total Destruction. Now, which character am I going to play as, you guys are wondering? I'm actually not sure. I'm going to kind of go through a complete random, just pick a monster, and we will go from there. I'll show off about 5 monsters per episode, is what I'm thinking. So, are you guys ready to get into some Rampage Destruction? So basically what I'm going to do to pick a random character, I'm just going to cover my eyes and hold right. And then I am going to stop. And we have Wally, apparently. Alright. I don't think I've ever actually played as this character, so this is going to be interesting. Jump is the B button, A is punch, smash is swing down, and swing is swinging the Wii remote. So, we're going to get right into this. Here is Wally. He is quite the ugly fellow. Kinda sucks that this guy replaced Harley. I would have much preferred Harley since he is a classic character, but you know, whatever. There's some scum soda, kind of barrel there. Smash these buildings up. Yeah, I'll get through about 3 stages with each character and then we'll switch it up. So Wally will destroy 3 city blocks, and then the next character will destroy 3 city blocks, and so on and so forth. Now, in my opinion, the best way to destroy the buildings is to just kind of get on top of them and slam down on the tops of the buildings, obviously, considering that's what you want to destroy. But for the sake of the video, I'm not going to do my simple, easy way. I'm actually going to destroy the buildings in different ways, combinations. I'll punch the buildings, kick them, all that kind of stuff. Basics. Yeah, honestly, I don't like the motion controls for this game. It's a little annoying, and it can get cumbersome after a while. Like, sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it really gets in the way. And it kind of sucks. See, Harley's dead already. I don't think he has a good health. I don't think his health is too good. How do I respawn? Okay, there we go. What is my challenge, actually? Each of the stages have a challenge, by the way. Launch 2 rockets. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard. You can see you have an air spin attack. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And each monster has their own unique stats, which is very cool as well. I think some of them might share the same stat, but for the most part, they are unique. As you can see, honestly, on the PS2 version, it's much easier to destroy buildings. The Wii is kind of weird, because of the motion controls and the weird, awkward fighting and everything. The Wii is very weird to play, but the game is still good no matter what. At least I think so. Oh, and here you get the upgrade for the stage. Roar attack. Okay, it requires Rampage energy. Alright. So I'm going to try and get a Rampage. I'll try to show that off, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't actually know how to get it. Uh-oh, shouldn't have beaten that. The things that you collect in the buildings can actually affect your monster's physical state. You can eat people for extra health and points, and then you can eat like food and fish and all that kind of stuff for extra health and points and all that. Skull and crossbones, things that electrocute you, things that set you on fire. You want to try and avoid those because they're not going to give you anything of value. So, you just want to avoid all that stuff. I just ate a person. That's fun. I can drop kick this building. See, Harley isn't too bad of a character. I actually like Harley. See, I'm calling him Harley. See, this should have been Harley. I can't even remember the character's actual name now. What is your name, actually? There's some crab. I want that, actually. But yeah, this game's just a lot of fun. Classic Rampage action. And just the fact that there's so many characters just adds to the, like, the variables of the game. It's just really, really cool to have all these different characters and to have so many characters to mess around with. Hopefully in this episode we get a character that I don't like, or a character type. Each character is built off of a basic model, and there is a basic model in this game I do not like. It's quite annoying, to be honest, and kind of weird. Because let's just say that the Rampage monsters are humanoid. They're supposed to be mutants. And when you do a character model in the way that they're done, like, the ones that I hate, when they're done in the way that they don't really match the game, and it kind of sucks. Like, it doesn't match at all. Actually, I'm going to go through 2 city blocks because this is taking a while, to be honest. So I'm going to go through 2 city blocks with each character just so I can show everything off faster. See, like, I know there's a delay in my attacking and everything, and I'm trying to go as fast as I can. But it's just the Wii controls. They make it very cumbersome and slow most of the time, and it just sucks. It's sad because the game is really good, but the Wii just kind of limits it a little bit, you know? It's just, I don't know, it's tragic. The Wii makes it a little bit worse. Even though you get all the characters, to me, that's the only reason to buy the Wii version. When I said that the PS2 version is watered down, what I meant by that was that they have 10 less characters than what the Wii does. Oh, I just did the roar attack, apparently. And I died again. Maybe I should just play the character until they die, inevitably. Yeah, maybe I should just do that. That might be the best option. But yeah, the PS2 version got 10 less characters than the Wii versions. That's really sad, honestly. It kind of sucks. Because I would much rather play this game on a PS2. Like 100%. Oh, cool. We can use the roar attack. What the heck was just happening? The roar attack is kind of cool. It destroys, like, everything in a vicinity. Or, like, helps it crumble, at least. Whoa, what the heck? Crap, we just got launched across the sky, guys. I think... Oh, his name's Wally. Okay, I just tried to remember his name, and I just did. I didn't want to call him Harley again, because he's no Harley. Harley from Rampage Through Time was a cool character. Wally is not. He's just a fat pig. Literally what he is. Not even trying to insult his character. He's literally a fat pig. But, I don't really know why they replaced Harley. I can understand why they possibly replaced Curtis, but why replace Harley? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Harley's a classic, just like George and Ralph and Lizzie. Speaking of which, my favorite Rampage character is Ralph, actually. Like, ever. Even in this game, where there's all the characters, Ralph is still my favorite. Ralph is great. Oh, game over. Alright. Well, let's go back to the main menu, and we will pick another monster to play as. I think I'm gonna pick the, character that I hate to play as. Like, the character type. So, I'm thinking that character... The character types that I don't like are Cal. They share this character type. It's Cal, Venus, Natalie, Sarah, Jill, and Igor. So I think I'm gonna go... Let's see. I think I'm gonna go Cal for this one. We're gonna go with the squid. So let's get right into it. Alright, Cal. Let's go! Yeah, I don't like... The characters that share Cal's, like, character type, they're very awkward to play as. So, do you see what's wrong here? He's walking on multiple legs. And, he's not a humanoid. Even from the first Rampage game, the characters are humanoid. George is not an actual monkey. Lizzie is not an actual iguana or lizard. And Ralph is not an actual wolf. They are humanoid. They are mutated. Granted, Cal and all of his brethren that share this character type are human. They start out human. They're not humanoid. Cal is just a walking squid. Venus is just a walking plant. Igor is just a walking squid alien thing. to me, they're not nearly as unique and cool as the humanoid characters. I know some of you may like these guys, but honestly, I just don't. I think the worst offender of this character type is Sarah, because she's literally just a giant spider. That's all she is. She's just a giant spider. There's nothing unique to her. There's nothing human-like about her. There's nothing like that with Sarah. She's just a spider. And it, in my opinion anyways, it doesn't fit with the Rampage aesthetic. The way that the art style is and the way that the characters are supposed to be designed, it just doesn't fit. I'll stop bashing on these characters now, because I'm sure that there's some of you that like these characters, but personally, I have just never liked them. I want to destroy this casino. Why can't I? I just want to destroy the casino! Yeah, these characters don't really fare well, in my opinion. Oh, he comes with the roar attack already? That's kind of cool. So with the Rampage, anyways, getting off of the negativity of bashing on these characters to death, the Rampage makes you move faster, jump higher, attack faster, attack harder, literally upgrades everything that is possible. So getting Rampage is a very, very good and helpful thing. Let's continue on into the city here. Alright, collect 4 aces and we get a power-up. I'm not going to be doing those every time. This mess around series is just to kind of show off the characters, have some fun with the game, talk to you guys about giant monsters, because I love giant monster horror movies and giant monster movies and everything. And with the Rampage movie coming out, I figured this would be a very good game to play, and an appropriate one at that. How many of you guys are excited for the Rampage movie, by the way? It's already out, actually. But, I need to see it. I'm planning to, definitely, because I'm very excited for it, even though it's probably going to be garbage. It's going to be loved by me, dang it. Because it's Rampage. I mean, I'm excited for it. I want to see Ralph. The trailers aren't showing much of Lizzie, though. That's what I'm concerned about. I don't know where Lizzie's going to play into that. They don't seem to focus on Lizzie too much. From the trailers, she just seems to show up, which is a little bit concerning. Hopefully Lizzie just doesn't show up out of nowhere. Hopefully she has a little bit of a backstory too. But in Rampage, the movie, Lizzie is actually a crocodile, or an alligator, whichever one. She's not a lizard anymore, or in this game, a dinosaur. I just said that she was a lizard because that's what she originally was. She was an iguana. But in this game, she's a dinosaur, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, whatever. Change of origin, I guess. But yeah, Lizzie is always an iguana to me. Rampage! Destroy everything! Oh, Leon's unlocked, apparently. We already had Leon unlocked. Well, there we go. Leon's unlocked now. He just kind of ran off. Alright, so let's go back to the character selection screen, and we will pick a new monster. It says monster reveal, but we already had Leon since we put in the cheat. This time... Let's see, who could we play as? Let's play as Vern, because he was a classic in the original Rampage. You could actually transform into Vern, and he could shoot fireballs and fly, but he's not as overpowered in this game, sadly. He's just kind of a normal monster. Yeah, he's just kind of a normal guy. Yeah, Vern was actually a secret character if you ate something specific in the original, or not the original Rampage game, in the N64 version. You could actually transform into Vern, and he was a very, very powerful character indeed. Hey, that was like a slot machine. I got 3 cherries in one. That was pretty sick. That was pretty cool. I was hoping for it. I got the one, and then I saw the second one poking out there, and I was like, can I get a 3rd cherry from this? Like, is this about to happen? Yeah, dude, you're taking pictures up underneath the skirt. I don't think I like that too much. Or the... what would you call that around Vern's waist? I'm jumping around in midair for no reason. I was trying to get on top of Lucky's here, but that was not happening for some odd reason. Super combo! Yeah, you can get combos. When the buildings crumble, and you're on top of them or on the side, you will fall off and take damage when you hit the ground. So that kind of sucks. Does Vern have a roar attack? No, he does not. Alright, let's jump off the Luckies and jump over onto this building. Get there. There we go. Vern's all happy. He's destroying buildings and doing what he does best. Alright, now we get to destroy like a castle-themed hotel. That's pretty cool. The locations in this game are great. As far as I know, they're based off of real-life locations. I haven't actually researched it. But, yeah, the locations in this game are fantastic. They're very fun to destroy. Very interactive. As you can see, the helicopter's shooting at us. Money's flying out of the casino areas and all that kind of stuff. Cops roll up to try and stop you. It's a very cool experience. Very, very atmospheric game. Very cool. The items that you find in the buildings are kind of random, though. Vern, what are you doing? That's kind of weird. Alright, glitches galore over here, apparently. See, I wish when you did that, though, like the spin attack, I wish it would have hit the building. It doesn't really affect the building at all, I noticed. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I want that Rampage! No! I wanted that! That's stupid! What was Vern just doing? He was, like, acting like he had to go to the bathroom or something. Alright, let's get on this building. Let's just punch it up. Let's take it down. Crap. I got hit with the cactus and it hurt me. Now I'm spitting fire. See, as you can see, the things that you find in the buildings can affect how your monster acts. Very cool little side thing there. I ate the chili pepper, and he kind of got like the fire breath. Very cool little addition to that. Like I said, very atmospheric. Your monster actually reacts to what you're doing, so that's very cool. I really like Vern as a character, though. He's really cute. He's not cute, but like, he has this charm to him. He's cool. And plus, he's kind of one of the original characters in a way-ish, I guess. I don't know. He wasn't in the original game, so I guess I can't count him in that. Yeah, we ate a hot dog. A chili cheese. Guys, I actually found out something very cool today. I was watching Star versus the Forces of Evil. I actually just watched it today, and it's a really funny show, and I actually really enjoy it. But, that's besides the point. Anyways, this character had a meatball sub, and he put Fritos on it, which he called corn chips. I used to call them that, too. But he put Fritos, or corn chips, on a meatball sub, and I started thinking, wow, at first I thought it was a chili cheese dog. So I was like, I'm about to put Fritos on a chili cheese dog. Doesn't that sound great? But Star vs. the Forces of Evil is a funny, funny show. I like it. Alright, who should we play as next? We got 2 more characters to go through before the end of this episode. I'm not actually sure who I want to play as. Alright guys, we are back. I apologize for that little interruption. I just had to take a quick break. But we're back. We're going to be playing as Marco the Shark. I was scrolling through and just decided to play as him. He's a pretty darn cool character. I played as him before. Pretty sure is my brother's favorite character in this game. But Marco is very cool. A very cool monster. Just having a giant land shark, just kind of chilling and walking around everywhere. It's kind of terrifying, honestly. The only thing that I don't really like about Marco is that his head is very large. But I guess that's kind of normal for sharks to have a bigger head and jaws, so I guess it kind of fits. I like to think of him as a bull shark. Or a mako shark, I guess. Mako shark, Marco, you kind of get what I'm getting at there. I like how the carnivorous monsters, like, enjoy the meat more. He didn't really like the bananas, so then I ate a steak. He kind of liked that, so whatever. I'm gonna destroy the ship. There we go. Eat 10 mimes. So that's a mission in this game, is to eat 10 mimes. What did the mimes ever do to you, Marco? Oh, speed boost. Nice. Eat lemon. Alright, that building's going down. Just move on to the next one and destroy it. At Dave & Buster's, they actually have an exclusive Rampage game where you play as George, Lizzie, and Ralph from the first movie. Or, not the first movie, but you guys get what I mean, the movie that's coming out. Yeah, they have an exclusive game, and I have played it, and it is faithful to Rampage, so that's good, at least. At least they didn't try to change it up to something stupid. But, yeah, there's an exclusive Rampage game at Dave & Buster's. I believe it's like 8.5 credits to play it. And Rampage actually has a deal going on with Dave & Buster's, obviously, to have their game. And in the trailer for Rampage, George destroys the Dave & Buster's. So that's kind of cool. Some cross-advertising there for the both of them. Dave & Buster's is honestly a really fun place. I love Dave & Buster's. It's really one of the only arcades that's near me. Like, any good arcade, anyways. The only one I can think of off the top of my head is Nickel World. And, oh, let's see. Probably Chuck E. Cheese, but I wouldn't count that as an arcade. It's more of just a place to satisfy your kids. Which, I don't have any kids, so it doesn't really benefit me much now, does it? I want to destroy that helicopter. I love that spin attack, it's so helpful. And this building is almost destroyed. There we go. Nice job, Marco. Total damage, 17,585. Marco is honestly a really cool monster. He's definitely well designed. If you guys notice, his arms are actually shaded the same way a real shark's fin would be. Darker on the top, lighter on the bottom. So that's a good attention to detail right there. Come on, I'm trying to slam the top of the building, but the Wii controller is making that a little difficult. Come on, grab the building. Alright, Marco doesn't want to destroy things, guys. He's a peaceful land shark. He loves people. See, I wonder why Wally was dying so fast, because Marco's not having a problem at all. Like, sure, he's getting shot at, but Wally must have had a really low health stat. I love that little smile. It's so funny and adorable. Marco isn't... Whoa, that was a weird glitch. He kind of glitched into the building there. Marco doesn't even look dangerous besides the fact he's a giant shark. He's smiling and having a good time with this. He's having fun. He's doing great. Rampage! I love that. It's such a good... It's a good audio cue just to tell you to destroy everything in frickin' sight. Hard Luck Buffet. Is that a play on Hard Rock Buffet? Or Hard Rock something or other? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. That might actually be a real buffet in real life. I don't actually know. It very well could be. pretty sure Sigmund and Floyd or Freud are too. Pretty sure that's real as well. I'm just gonna crumble this building. I'm just gonna bash it until it crumbles. Die, helicopter. See, I'm trying to destroy everything like as fast as possible so we can move on and so I can show you guys more of the monsters. The point of this Let's Mess Around in is so I can show you guys all the monsters and just have some fun destroying buildings and stuff. I figured this would be a very good game to mess around in because that's literally all you can do. I mean, sure, there's a campaign, but it's very loose and you don't really do much and you know. Yeah, you don't really do much in the campaign. There's other modes which I might show off later in another episode, maybe episode 3 or 4.
This traffic report brought to you by Scum Labs. Better living through chemicals.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Marco, you're dying fast. Destroy the building already, dude. Stop eating the toxic crap. There you go. Now you're taking it down. Good job, Marco. And there we go. The building is destroyed. Look at that big smile. Marco's just a beautiful creature. Alright, so we're going to change our monster up here for the final time. And then it will be the end of the episode. So, who should we go with, guys? Maybe I should show off another one like Jill. But again, I don't know if I want to. No, I'm gonna play as one of the smaller characters. Let's go... maybe Bart. I haven't played as him in a very long time, if ever. Go with Filbert. I don't know why. he's really ugly and gross looking, but let's go with Filbert. Ew, you're a very disgusting creature to look at. Filbert is based off of it's kind of like a gazelle kind of creature-esque thing. In real life, it's not terribly ugly, but I don't know if the developers didn't like an Oogalot or whatever this thing is based off of. I already said it before. Yeah, I don't know if the developers didn't like the creature or if one of them had a bad encounter with one, but they made Filbert ugly. Easily the most ugly creature in this game. Well, actually that's debatable if you consider Fabio the flea. That's debatable. But there are some ugly creatures in this game and character design. Don't get me wrong, guys. Even though this is a good game, not every creature is good. That's for darn sure. Honestly, my favorite monster, Ralph, isn't exactly the most beautiful thing to look at either. But I just like him because nostalgia, and Ralph is the best out of the main three. I mean, come on. George is just a monkey, and Lizzie, she's a lizard, you know? Wolves are where it's at. Pushing my bias for Ralph here. Probably should have played as Ralph now thinking about it, but you know, whatever. See, I like playing as the smaller characters too. It kind of makes sense in a way. Filbert, destroy things faster. There you go. That's helpful. Oh, you do have a roar attack straight off. Alright, that's helpful. Whoa, that was cool. I don't know how I do that again, but he did like a multi-punch kind of thing. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, Filbert just looked like an ugly old man. That's really what he looks like. And I have to say something kind of out of the game for a second. This game looks gorgeous on recording. Like, the colors are all bright and vibrant and everything, and The graphics look nice. Like, this game records well. I'm honestly delightfully surprised. Like, I'm honestly very, very happy with how the visuals are ending up for this video. Like, how the recording of the gameplay is. Like, it's honestly gorgeous. I love the way it looks on video. Maybe it's just my TV that's limiting this game from looking great and looking the way it should, but on the recording, I don't know, it looks crisp, it looks clean, like, that's weird. I don't know how, but you guys are getting a very, very good, very, very good visually looking video. And I'm very happy about that. Yeah, Filbert, we are, you are disgusting. God. He's got like the pot belly and everything. He's got the jacked up teeth. It's all ugh. Filbert, you need to... Ugh. I don't even know what to say about Filbert. He's just bad. Just gross. That kind of sucks. Why can't I kick the building? I want to drop kick the building. Or I want to drop kick it more than I already am. That was cool. I enjoyed... That was cool. I unleashed the roar attack and it actually worked out really, really well. They should have had a dragon. Yeah, guys, they don't have a dragon. They should have had that. Yeah, they should have had a dragon mutant. I mean, they did go a little out of the way with the mutations. Like, there is a Cyclops in this game. That's literally the definition of his mutation. Like, the weirder ones are an invader, a wild man, alien. I already said alien, I think. Demon. Nick is very cool. When we get to play as Nick, that'll be a treat. Nick is a very, very cool character. I enjoy Nick. Yeah, when we eventually make our way around to Nick. I'm thinking the next episode we'll play as Nick, Rocky, Ralph, all that. All of them. They're pretty cool characters. I love them. Challenge met. Sweet. Monster upgrade. Roar attack. I already had that, but okay. Yeah, I already had that. Filbert comes equipped with that attack, apparently. Kind of weird. Alright. Maybe the game's glitching? I don't really know what's up with that. To be completely honest with you guys. Alright, these buildings are almost done. We're just gonna slam down on them. In the N64 game, that's the easiest way to take down the buildings, and the fastest if you're trying to do like a speed run or something. That's the way I used to take down the buildings anyways, just kind of slam down on them a ton of times, so they just kind of crumble. That is one complaint about this game though. Sometimes it does seem like the buildings take a little too long to get taken down. Maybe I just suck at the game. I'm sure there's some people that can take these buildings down no problem. But I'm just not one of them.
This traffic report brought to you by Scumland.
Yeah, sometimes these buildings can definitely be a pain to take down. See, like, sometimes I just suck. I can't really get on them. But other times I play this game, I don't know. It just seems like the buildings last a little too long. I mean, they are giant monsters punching into the side of a building. They wouldn't last that long, guys. If I could get the motion right, he would actually slam instead of swiping. Should be all of them, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, thank goodness we do not have to look at Filbert's face anymore. Alright, so let's go back to the character selection screen. And we're gonna get off of Filbert, because he's gross looking. We'll stick on Ralph, because he's looking cool over here. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of Let's Mess Around in Rampage Total Destruction Part 1. If you guys enjoyed it, and you would like to see Part 2, then please be sure to leave a giant like, and remember to keep on gaming. Stay amazing, and I will see you guys next time.